Alright, looks like we're set up for today. Let me double check a few things, and the crafting, Fallout crafting will begin shortly. We're streaming Fallout for Hope, raising funds for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, while we craft all things from Fallout. I am crafting a Fallout Mutant Hound puppy. So let me double check all my things, and we will proceed then. That looks good. And then alright, we're good to go. Please let me know in the comments if the audio is acting up, or if you find any issues. Drop your comments in the chat, and we'll begin today's stream. Today we're gonna add a few finishing touches to the Mutant Hound puppy, and as you can see here, yesterday we painted a lot of the red tones and skin. I did repainted some of the mouth. This morning I added some wash to the mouth to see how it would work, and if it would highlight some of the crevices, and it did. So what I'll start with today is I'm gonna add whatever's left of this shade, Rayclan Flesh Shade, to the mouth, and we're gonna let that dry. While that happens, I am going to start adding just more detail to the statue. So so let's begin with that. I think that's a good starting point for today. In yesterday's stream, if you tuned in live, I was also working on some other things that will be listed on my Etsy shop. These will be two. Oh, let me get them in frame. These are two baby death claws that I will be repainting and sculpting over. We will continue that today while some of the paint dries. I have multiple projects going on, so that is one of them. Of course, they'll be for sale on my Etsy shop. You can find that as Crafty Rick Garage. We are doing Fallout for Hope live stream. We're raising funds for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you can find the donate button here on Twitch. My campaign is Crafting for Hope, and I'm trying to also raise funds. It all goes to the same place, but we're streaming as a community, trying to raise funds for this great cause. If you donate $50, I will personally send you a pack of my postcards that you can buy online in my shop. But if you donate, I'll send you these personally. It is a pack of 3 of them of my old builds: Red Rocket Station, Diamond City, and Mojave Outpost. You can watch how I made these dioramas on my YouTube channel, and of course you can find me on all platforms as Crafty Rick. YouTube, Instagram, you name it. I am on the majority of the big platforms. Let's see. Okay. So let's add some color to this Mutant Hound puppy. We're gonna start with the mouth. Gonna grab one of these brushes, which are great for adding shades on bigger objects. I really like, I'm not sure of the technical name of these, but these are excellent for adding shades to bigger sculptures. These paints are formulated for miniatures, but I tend to use them on bigger sculpts like custom action figures, and now I am moving up to life-size statues, I guess you can say. So if you can see, I'm gonna hold it up. And you can see the difference that these washes or shades make. It really brings out a lot of the sculpting, a lot of details on the sculpting job. I think what I'll do is I'll add a shade, I'll let it dry, and as a last finishing step, I will add some highlights, and I think that'll be that for the mouth. Which is good because I'm completely out of I am out of this particular wash or shade. Yeah. So that's good. That works for that. I'm just gonna let that sit here for a minute and dry. Trying to connect my chat here, so give me 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out streaming on multiple platforms. All right. Okay. So now while that's drying, I have to start thinking of a way to fix this joint here. This used to have a joint where the head was being held with, but I removed it so many times that it eventually broke off. So now we're stuck with this post. But the thing is, I think I have a joint that I can put on here so that I can fix the head and make it poseable so that you can pose it and maybe open its little mouth and, I don't know, maybe hold some items. So I think that's what I'll do next. I'll work on that. For now, we will do some finishing touches on the body of this Mutant Hound. So we're gonna use Mutant Green to do one last pass of highlights. Alright. Not sure this paint is dry enough. There we go. What that's doing, it's making all the texture, it's bringing it up a little bit more. It's keeping all the previous shades, all the previous tones of green. It's keeping that whilst bringing up a little bit of highlights. We're not gonna do it too much over the red. What we want to do is we just want to hit it a little bit so it's not too much of a muted green, dark green, because as much as I like that, I don't think that was the I didn't want this hound to be so dark. You know, it's supposed to be a puppy. We're trying to keep vibrant colors, vibrant cartoonish colors on here. Oh, that's still not dry enough. There we go. Once we get the paint to be the right consistency, we start applying, just dry brushing it gently. Maybe on camera you don't see much of a difference, but once you start painting it and once I put it in the sunlight and take some good photos of it, you'll see just overall how all the tones come together as one big super mutant hound puppy. What I'm doing now is I'm using my palm to kind of get a feel for the paint, see if it's dry enough to be used as a dry brushing layer. Once I feel it's dry enough, I'll just go ahead and start dry brushing on the hound. If you have any questions, if you want to see all my other builds, if you're interested in checking out what I do, you can check out my other channels, all my other social media. On Instagram, you can see the photos, the gallery photos of all my builds. You can see slideshows. On YouTube, you can see how I built all of those things from the world of Fallout. So, your support is greatly appreciated. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. I'm sure you'll find something interesting from the world of Fallout. And not only do I do statues like this, I also make miniatures, life-size props. I recently started doing props, cosplay props. So I am still developing my techniques when it comes to that. Slowly but surely working on all scales, not just miniatures. I think it's been fun, a great challenge, a way to learn new things. I'm using a plethora of materials. It's been quite a learning journey. I think that's the interesting and intriguing part about crafting and art in general, is just knowing of all the different mediums out there and how you can use them. How you can combine them with other things, and it just opens up a world of possibilities. For example, this is actually this Mutant Hound. This puppy is sculpted on the skeleton of it's a Halloween skeleton you get from Michael's from the craft store. So what I did was I took one of those plastic skeletons and I just started sculpting over it. And yeah, I mean, it gave me the base idea of a puppy skeleton, and I just went ahead and did a mutant hound puppy, because how often do you see that? Not even in the world of Fallout, you see the grown mutant hounds, but rarely do you see a puppy. So I think this was this idea, I already talked about it in my previous stream. It came in a dream. It's not original. I don't think it is. I mean, anybody can sculpt over things. But in my dream, I saw this and I was like, oh wow, that can be used as a, I could do that. And so here I am, weeks later, finishing up on this mutant hound puppy. I might be able to get to the ice today, and we'll call it finished. But being the way that I am, I don't think I can truly ever call any project finished. I'm so particular about some of the things, and I always kind of finish them, and I always say, oh, I'll get back to that. I'll retouch it, I'll refinish it, and I never do, because then another project comes along the way, and it's just an endless cycle. But I'm really liking how this puppy is turning out, and I'm gonna have to call this one finished because this is going up for sale on my Etsy shop. If you're interested in buying any of the things you see me craft on here, you can find me as Crafty Rick Garage on Etsy. And stay tuned, follow the shop if you'd like, and you'll see some of the stuff I make. You'll see it posted on there. That is a great way to support the channel and what I do, and it helps pay for supplies and and all that. And all the expenses that come with this hobby slash artistic career, I guess you can call it. There's something about Fallout's soundtrack, the music score, something so relaxing about the composer of that. I just love it. You know, the majority. I love the Fallout music. I love music of the 50s. Actually, Fallout made me fall in love with that, the music of that era. But the original score for this for the Fallout series is just so magnificent and so relaxing that I just love crafting to the sound of that. Not gonna lie, I could do this for hours on end. All right, so there's that. Okay, that looks good. I am satisfied with the way that looks. The inside part of my mouth is still drying, but I think that's pretty good. Okay. Now that we have that. Oh! Oh no, he's gonna unplug the microphone. I think he unplugged the microphone. Could you get him? That would be cork meat back there that got stuck with the microphone. Oh, that was close. 1 second. Alright, so I'm back. Where was I? Oh yeah. So we're gonna add a few finishing touches. I think I'm gonna retouch the ears. Last night I added a wash to them because I want them to have this dark tone to it. Apparently the wash didn't stick too well, so I'll be adding another layer of that. But I think this statue, this Mutant Hound puppy, is looking finished for the most part. I'm gonna reposition my camera. I'm gonna hold it up to see where we're at, and look at him. He's quite a looker. I like the way he looks. I like the aesthetic. Oh yeah, I am going to work on those toenails. So I'm gonna just add a little line of highlight to his talons, toenails. What I'm gonna use is a mix of a flesh tone and a white. Just gonna mix them up so I get this creamy white to highlight the sharpness of its little claws. So once I have those two colors, I just need to add like a little tiny line. I don't like this brush for that. I'm gonna switch to one with more, just a better quality one. There we go. That's a lot better. I actually need to hold this up a little so I can get a better angle at it. And I really can't get to, oh yeah, I can. One of its paws is like tucked back in there. That's just a sculpting defect. That was my mistake. But with those highlights, the claws, the talons from its paws look more prominent now. There we go. Now I'm gonna retouch the eyes. There we go. Let's get the other one. I don't paint a lot of eyes, so I think this is gonna take me a few tries. I'm probably gonna look for some references as to how to paint puppy eyes. Once I'm satisfied, you know, I can always paint over them if I don't get them on the first try, which shouldn't be too difficult. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm going to look for reference images, so bear with me. Oh. Alright, so this is what I'll do. Big pupils. Okay. So the Mutant Hounds are based, I think they're like loosely based on pit bulls. So that's what I'm looking at right now, is a just a reference photo of a cute looking pit bull. It's basically just big bulgy eyes. I'm gonna use a hazel color to them. So let's get started with that. I have the perfect brown for it. I just have to find it. I think one of the things I need to do here is just clean up my workspace, because it is complete chaos. Here's the brown I'm looking for. It's Vallejo's Earth Tone from the Game Color line. That I don't think that's rich enough, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it with some of that some of the wash. This is a wood grain wash. What you do with this is you add it to any browns, and you use it for like cabins or tool chests, but by mixing that with my brown I get this richer brown color. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect for the eyes. Alright. So this is how I'm gonna do this. That's actually kind of scary. Oh, it's so wacky. But trust the process. You know, we're not gonna paint a full circle because the whole pupil is covered by part of the eyelids. So we're just gonna go from there. Now do the other side. There we go. I think I like that. They don't look too even, but I think that's very endearing. It doesn't have to be perfect. All they have to be is big brown puppy eyes. Alright, we're gonna let those dry for a little bit, and then we'll add the pupils. Gonna wash my brush and probably just gonna use the same brush and just add a big dark black pupil. While that's drying, I need to find my... Here we go. Here's some black. Oh. That's still drying, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retouch some of the claws I missed. I missed some of the strokes here on the claw, so I'm just trying to fix that really quick. There we go. The other ones are fine, and this side is fine. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. All right. That's good enough. So now we're doing big pupils. There's one. And there's the other one. Let's do a little bit bigger. Okay, I think, oh, that's slightly smaller. Let me just do a small little touch to try to even it out with the other one. That looks about right. There we go. All right. Yep, and then the last touch. So the last touch for those pupils is we're gonna add 2 specks of white to add some reflectiveness to them. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just something simple and straight to the point. I'm gonna use this white, but it's a little dry, so I'm gonna add a drop of my airbrush cleaner. Makes it so much easier to manage. All right, now there's one side, and then we'll do a big one here. There we go. Look at that puppy. I guess I am satisfied with the way this looks. I don't know, what do you guys think? Me personally, I like the way this guy looks. It's exactly what I wanted it to be, and I don't like that. And I think we can call this one done. Yeah, so let's zoom out a little bit, reposition the camera. And look at him. What a cutie. What's going on, guys? Crafty rig here. Alright. I like this. I'm satisfied. I know I still have to work on it. Like, you know, I have to find a joint, find a way to make this possible, because I think the mount will be a great addition to, you know, whatever you want to use it as. I don't know, if you want to use this as a bookend or just a statue, I think it serves a purpose. So for the next episode, today it was a short one, but for next episode I will definitely be thinking about either making a joint for it, for the head. The clear coating will have to happen off screen, but you know, I'll make a joint for it, and then I'll reveal something that's secret about this particular sculpture slash statue. This is something else. This is a functional statue, and you'll see what I mean by that. So with that said, today's live stream was kind of short, but you know, I just wanted to check the streaming hours, see how we perform in the morning, and you know, yeah, just stay tuned and keep an eye out for updates. I'll be live streaming. If you ever want to swing by, help support the channel, help support this great cause that is Fallout for Hope, you know, you can make a donation, and you know, every dollar counts. It all goes to St. Jude's Children's Hospital research. It helps to pay for chemotherapy treatments and other things. You can see where your money goes. You can see all the things that this fundraiser will be helping provide. So remember, it's a great cause, and you know, if you want to donate to my side of the fundraiser, you can check out the campaign on my Twitch. There's a panel there with my my goal set, and remember, if you make a $50 donation, I'll be sending you out a set of postcards that you can typically buy from my store. But you know, if you make a donation, that is a way to incentivize people to donate. You know, make a big donation, make a difference, and you'll get free postcards. Everybody wins. So thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for watching this. If you're watching after it's been broadcasted, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support, and we're crafting for hope. That is the name of my campaign, and we've painted this Mutant Hound. We will continue next time. On next episode, I'll probably get back to these little baby death claws. I got a bunch of them, which will be listed on my website. You can look at my shop at Crafty Rig Garage. That's where you'll see all this stuff. Thank you very much for swinging by, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.